Hello. Welcome to Hunger Games Trivia.
You guys want to send your team names into the chat? I'll put them into the spreadsheet over here.
Don't mind my hair. I just took a shower. That's also why I don't have eyebrows.
Did you wash your eyebrows off?
Yes, they're good. They're just blonde. They're there, I promise.
Oh, let me make sure that my phone's on airplane mode and get our timer set up for today.
Should we have some different music?
Sure, what you got?
No. Let me check out some different music today. We got electronic.
Ooh.
We already used the upbeat and positive.
That sounds like elevator music anyway.
Yeah. Let's try electronic. That might be fun.
All right, if you guys want to send team names into the chat, we'll get them put into our spreadsheet over here.
So one of these songs is named Beat 1, and then the other one is Beat...
Welcome back, I know nothing.
Beat V. I wonder if it's supposed to be Beat 3, or if it's supposed to, I beat thee. It has a flower on it, so I feel like it's supposed to be Beat 3.
I should play some while we're waiting for people to jump in. Like it. All right, we're gonna wait just a couple more seconds for anyone who's joining us a couple minutes late, and then we'll get started. You want to send a team name into the chat? You can go ahead and do that now. So far, I just have one team. I know nothing playing.
Oh, you've already looked over the questions. I was gonna say you can play, unless you.
Yeah, I looked over it. Well, I don't have them memorized, but yeah.
You could play the ones that you don't remember.
Maybe.
No, that's not it.
That's
Trying to remember what the Mockingjay thing looks like. Something like that.
That's good. All right. Ready to get started with the...
Yes. Travel time.
There we go. That looks pretty good. I would know what that was.
Pretty close.
All right, here we go. Pause the music.
All right. Number 1 is no Googling. This is just for fun. There's no prizes, so don't guess or
don't Google the answer.
Google the answers.
Guess
you can guess.
Yeah. No guessing allowed. You must know every answer.
Number 2, keep track of your own score. It's a point per question, 0 points if you got it wrong. There's no negative deduction unless we tell you otherwise. Number 3 is write your team name with your answer. That's just so we can give you a shout out in the chat if you got it right or if we like your made up answer. And number 4, save all challenges for before the final question. If you think that we got something wrong, we will then proceed to look it up on the Hunger Games wiki. And number 5 is have fun.
And is this based off the book or the movie today, Abby?
This is the book, the first book.
So we're just doing the first book. We're not doing the whole trilogy.
Yep.
All right. Let's get started with question 1.
Yep. What is Katniss's sister's full name?
Time starts now. Where'd you get iced coffee?
I made it.
Did you make me one?
No, you didn't know me. Someone. You got water over there. It's very chill music.
Mm-hmm.
Did I already say that? I think I said that in my head.
I don't think you said that out loud.
You don't know this one? This is so easy. Her name is Primrose Everdeen. Prim for short.
All right. At what skill is Gale better than Katniss? Time starts now.
Music slowly.
All right. So archery. Now Katniss is the one who's good at archery. The answer to this one is setting snares. Setting snares. Right. Oh, it looks like someone just joined in. If you want to send a team name in the chat to play along, you can do that. Otherwise, you can just play at home. You don't have to send in a name.
All right, number 3. Who or what is Katniss named after? Be specific.
Time starts now. Fishing would have been a good guess. Do they fish in the book at all? I feel like they do. I don't remember. I know there's a lot of hunting.
Yeah. All right. It's not her dad. I think her dad picks her name.
Yeah.
But she is named after a plant with edible roots. Now they sneak out to hunt. Sneak out to hunt turkeys.
All right. Question 4. Who gives Katniss the Mockingjay pin? Time starts now.
I just read like the beginning of this book, so I didn't finish it.
All right. And the answer to this one is Madge.
The mayor's daughter?
Yeah.
All right. Number 5. Who designed all of Katniss's dresses?
Time starts now.
I almost said their name. All right.
That's okay. I like Bob Bones.
His name is Cinna. I almost said who designed all of Cinna's dresses. Cinna. Favorite character.
He is pretty awesome. All right. So what question are we for? 6.
Yep.
Back at the top of the pile. Oh, you can't really see that very well. There we go. Which training station does Peeta excel at? Time starts now. It's very quiet. Oh, there we go. That's how it is when I play like trivia in person. Like I'm like, oh, I know this, and then
yeah.
and then they reveal the answer. I'm like, man, I knew that. All right. Oh, first aid. That's a good guess. It is actually camouflage.
He paints donuts.
Yeah.
So that automatically made him good
at camouflage. Well, he just knew how to paint things.
It was kind of funny. Like that's how they explained it. All right. Number 7. What item does Katniss manage to grab at the cornucopia when the games begin?
Time starts now. I feel like this is slightly better music than what you hear like when you're on hold.
Yeah.
That's what I was just thinking. I'm like, it's like not quite as like.
Yeah, this one kind of is very like elevator-ish hold music. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the next one. It's called Favorite, so I was expecting it to be my favorite, but
no,
not yet. Alrighty. Bow and arrow, that is a good guess, but she does not get that until later. She steals it from one of the dead careers. But the first thing that she does get is a backpack. It has rope so she can like tie herself to a tree and sleep.
Oh. Put it on there. Good. Question 8. What is the first thing Katniss looks for after running from the cornucopia? Time starts now.
Oh, this is good.
I like this one better already.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Place to hide. That's another good guess there. The first thing she looks for is actually water. She looks for water. All right. Question. Oh, this one's yours. Question 9. Almost stole your question.
What does Rue point out to Katniss that lets her get away from the group of career tributes? Time starts now. Yeah, I like this one better. Got the beat drop. Right, that's fine. And we're going to give it to you with Beehive because they are technically bees. Well, they're technically yellow jackets, but they're called tracker jackers. And she points out a nest of tracker jackers. Good job.
You got one.
Yay!
All right.
That sounded like a horse. Yay!
All right, question 10.
My voice cracked.
How did Katniss and Rue secretly communicate in the arena? Time starts now. All right, and the answer to this one is mockingjays.
Did you whistle though?
Should we give him points for that one? All right,
she's our only player. You can have points.
They do, yeah. Well, don't they whistle to the Mocking and the Mockingjays?
They whistle to the Mockingjays and the Mockingjays carry.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You got that one. You got
Yay!
2 points.
Yay! Okay. Number 11. How is Katniss hurt when destroying the career's food supply?
Time starts now.
Right, that is a good guess. But she loses hearing in her left ear because of the explosion. She was too close to it. I hated this scene in the movie because sometimes I get ringing in my ears, and like they perfectly captured that in that scene, and I was like, stop. It was like, yeah.
All right, question 12. What does Katniss do when Rue is killed? Stay up there.
I cried in the movie. I don't think I cried. I don't remember reading the book when I read it for the first time, and I didn't get to this part when I read it for the second time. But I always cry in the movie for this part.
All right. The answer to this one is covers her body with flowers.
She also sings, so if you said sing, that's fine too.
Question 13.
During the game, what part of Peeta's body becomes hurt and infected?
Time starts now.
Alrighty, good job. It is his leg. They have to amputate it. They cut that part out of the movie, though. Or at least they didn't talk about it in the movie.
All right, question. Whoa. This is why I don't like the rolling magnet. Just rolled down the board. It keeps doing that. I wonder why.
You just fold it up.
Okay, just a minute.
Brief intermission.
Brief. Oh man, it doesn't like.
Just like hold it up.
Yeah. All right, question 14. How does Cato finally die? Time starts now. It's like a dream sequence.
Yeah.
All right, and the answer to this one is Katniss shoots him as a mercy.
He gets attacked by the mutilations, and she ends up killing him.
All right. Last of our regular questions. Stick it like that so it won't roll. Question 15. Yeah, this magnet was working just fine
I
until
know,
like
that's
the very end.
Number 15. What do Katniss and Peeta use to threaten the Capitol with their suicide?
Time starts now. Teamwork here.
the blimp?
I don't recall a blimp.
Neither do I. The answer is nightlock berries.
Nightlock. All right, so we're going to move into our name 4 now. The way the name 4 works is we will give you a question. This one actually has 5 answers. We're looking for 4 of them. And for each item that you get, or each answer that you get right, trying to get this magnet to work. For each answer you get right, you give yourself 2 points. So you can earn up to 8 points on this. And because it's a bit longer, you'll get a minute and a half as opposed to just 30 seconds. All right. Name 4 items Katniss received from sponsors during the game. Name 4 items that Katniss received from sponsors during the game. Time starts now. About 40 seconds left. Ten seconds. All right, that's time, and I don't know why the timer didn't do this little do thing this time. I just made the noise for it. So the 5 items that she received, so you need to get 4 of these, were burn medicine, broth, crescent bread, sleep serum, and a plate of the lamb dish she had at the Capitol.
Should we count food?
Yeah, you can give yourself 2 points for food. All right, so we're going to do the final question now. So if anyone, usually we take challenges right now. So if anyone has any challenges, you can send those in. And then the final question works just like Final Jeopardy. So you send in your current score along with your team name and a wager of up to 10 points. You don't have to have 10 points to wager 10 points, but if you get it wrong, you will go negative. First aid for burn medicine?
Sure.
Yeah, no, we'll count that. So first aid supplies would count for burn medicine.
Technically, you said for Peeta. The burn, I think, was for her.
Yeah.
But it's fine. You can have it. And technically, the sleep serum was for Peeta.
Yeah. So 7, wager 7. And if anyone has been watching and hasn't been playing along in the chat but would like to send in a wager, you can do that. We're going to go ahead and get started here with the final question, though.
After the actual games are over, what event is Katniss referring to when she says the most dangerous part of the Hunger Games is about to begin?
Time starts now. This is very electronic.
Yes. Your time. Alrighty. Let's see the parade for her victory. That is close, but not correct. The actual answer is her last interview with Caesar Flickerman.
I think as long as you said her last interview, that would count. Yep. Okay, so we only had one team playing today. I know nothing, and you zeroed out on that final question. But good job getting some right in the main part.
Yeah. And you still won.
Yes, and you still won. All right, so let's see. This Saturday we have Disney trivia at 7 o'clock. And what's next Wednesday? I forget. Let me check. Next Wednesday. Oh, we have Netflix's A Series of Unfortunate Events, which will be a lot of fun. So make sure you like the video, subscribe to the library's YouTube channel, and check out some of their other cool events. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.